Hello everybody and welcome to Mafia 3 Stones Unturned. But before that, some rather sad news. Lincoln Claydrix is now dead. After attempting multiple grenade and runs. He was then eventually shot dead in the street. Luckily we've got a spare, and this one's dressed in denim.
We're meeting a friend at a Cuban restaurant in the French Ward, a place called Villa Del Mar. I'll fill you in on the way. Let's go.
Where the fuck is Marshall? Hey.
Sorry to keep you ladies waiting. Robert Marshall. Johnny Boy and I work together at the company. Excuse me. You know, I gave you a shot to sit in the back seat and you didn't take it.
Oh.
Ungrateful fuck. Sorry about that.
Marshall here is one of New Bordeaux's finest bounty hunters.
Is that a
Cattle prod. Works every time. Although it does create a hell of a mess when my skips shit themselves.
Well, I'll keep that in mind.
So what did you learn about Aldridge?
Little birdie told me he's been sniffing around our favorite Cuban bartender, Horatio Balmana.
Balmana. Are you sure?
Afraid so.
If Aldridge is such a big deal, why is he exposing himself over a bartender?
Therein lies the question, my dark-skinned compadre.
Let's go.
God damn. No more plantains from me.
Hello? Anyone here? Over there.
God damn.
Meet Horatio Balmana. Shit.
Really?
What? It's an upman. Balmana was a pilot in the Cuban Revolutionary Armed Forces. Back in November '62, the Navy found him and a couple of his pals floating in the Gulf, and they brought him in.
Which is where you come in, I suppose.
I was already a nom, but I heard about it. Balmana spilled everything he knew about Castro. We planted a news story about the crew being found dead. And that poor bastard ended up here, tending bar.
The way this hand's cut up, Aldridge knows what he's doing. He was trying to get Balmana to talk. You all right?
Huh? Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah! I got him.
Try not to kill this one, Lincoln.
So then there is going to be a lot of story. I hope that people are going to be into that and try and follow it the best they can. So then it's time to stop the survivor. I think that should do it.
Come here.
Don't kill me, man. Don't kill me.
Why the fuck you running?
Have you seen you?
Fair point. Come on. I got someone who wants to talk to you.
It's damn good bourbon, huh?
Oh, is that an upman you're smoking?
Goddamn right it is.
Moving up in the world.
Who the fuck are you guys?
What's your name?
Fernando. La gente me llama.
Huh?
People call me Chucky.
You let people call you Chucky? Why would you? You know, forget it. There's a dead man upstairs named Balmana.
Yes, so?
So, the man we're after is the one who shot the living shit out of this place.
What's that got to do with me?
You're not too bright, are you, Chucky?
Oh, fuck! Oh.
You're the sole survivor of a goddamn massacre. That's what it's got to do with you. So, tell us what you heard.
All right. Dami, the man who came in here, he was asking about a how. How?
What house?
I don't know. Balmana refused to say anything, and then he started screaming. Then he gave him a name. Pedro. Pedro Pang.
Say it again, so I can hear it.
Pedro. Pedro Pang.
Jesus Christ. And that was it?
He told another man he was with that they need to get the crew to the plane as quickly as possible. That's everything I hear. On my mother.
That mean anything to you?
Pedro Pan's a code name for a CIA safe house here in the city. Can you keep our pal here on ice back at your place?
Sure thing. All right, let's go check out your new digs, Princess.
Yeah.
Two of you find yourselves in need of sniper support, hit me up on the radio.
Adios, Chucky.
So then it's time to track down Alderidge.
God damn it. They're gonna kill every last
And finally, some more action. Unfortunately, my mind may have landed in a rather awkward place, but we'll get to that in a minute. So then, after dealing with them, down to the awkward mine. This place was surrounded by sort of outer walls, so you had to go through buildings and then you came back out into outside areas and so on. I think Donovan's gonna owe me for that one. So then we found ourselves in a boatyard, and unfortunately I was running out of bullets. Well, I had run out of bullets on my machine gun. It was just the handgun that was good. This guy died rather awkwardly. But we did find Aldridge in the end.
Where's the fucking safe? There is. There's no safe.
Aldridge! Just take what you want and go.
Jackpot. Fuck.
Now what?
I'll tell you now what. Come here.
What? Oh,
Get up. So long, Johnny.
You fucking bastard. I'm gonna fucking kill you, Aldridge.
Maybe. Maybe not.
So it looks like things can't get any worse. And then this happened. And it looked like that wasn't going to work. So I'd need to make my way down the side of it. So I hope you've enjoyed the first look at Stones Unturned. There's only going to be 2 more parts to this, as I've tried to break it down the best I can. Don't forget to drop a like if you have enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
Balmana and his crew were piloting a plane out of Havana, but they weren't looking to defect. They were returning something that didn't belong to them. The CIA codenamed the incident Devotchka, which in Russian means little girl or commie princess or some goddamn thing. Anyway, the plane's cargo was part of a Russian R-12 theater ballistic missile.
Which part are we talking about?
The thermonuclear warhead part.
Well, this shit just got a hell of a lot more interesting.
A storm took the plane down mid-flight. Balmana and his crew bailed. After 12 months of searching, the CIA considered Devotchka lost at sea. Nothing to be done about it.
Then I guess we better get to Piaz before Aldridge does.
This man, Connor Aldridge. When did you first meet him?
June 1954. We went into Guatemala as part of PB Success, and then we went our separate ways. And ran into each other again in Vietnam.
Well, according to these reports, Mr. Aldridge was very successful in infiltrating the NBA. So successful, in fact, he cultivated several contacts that became double agents.
That's one way of putting it.
And how would you put it?
Let's just say you shouldn't believe everything you read. I can type up some bullshit on fancy letterhead, doesn't change the fact that it's bullshit.
Mr. Donovan, did you or did you not have contact with Connor Aldridge in the summer of 1968 in New Bordeaux?
That cocksucker died in an alleyway in Saigon. I'm done talking about it.
I need to call this into Langley. Meet me in the French ward. We'll track that down.